I had a friend of mine sit me down and go, man, listen, here's the money that I'm making. Here's the income that I'm making. Here's the money that's being brought in. And when I seen a friend of mine making over $200,000 a month, just because he's been telling all these agents to come to EXP, and then EXP shares money literally, like I was shocked. I was shocked because my whole goal was I just want to be left alone. I want to sell $1 million worth of real estate. I want to make a really good living, and I'm going to save. I'm going to buy rental properties. I'm going to sell the business. That was my plan, right? And then all of a sudden I'm meeting these other guys and they're making $3 and $4 million a year. Some making over $10 million a year because they're helping build the company. That's why you don't see billboards, you don't see TV ads, you don't see any of that with EXP. They believe in giving the best customer service. They even changed, they're on the stock market, you get stock in the company. They even changed their symbol on the stock market from EXPI to AGNT, I believe is what it is, because they're so agent centric. And that's why, I mean, literally, money makes the world go round. I don't care who you are. If you want to work, and you want to make the most amount of money while you're working with the least amount of stress in the shortest amount of time. Any human being on the planet wants to do that. You want to help, you want to give, you want to protect yourself and your family, you want to look out for everybody, and you want to do it. You don't want to have to constantly be learning something new and doing all this. That's why we have so many agents. Like literally, we have a call, and I'll put a link in here, and it's quite simple. The live call that we do, it's a live call. It's a Zoom. You get the Zoom link, you click on the site, put in your information. There's no cost, no obligation. You go to the Zoom link. Once you're on the Zoom link, on Thursdays, 12 o'clock Central Time, it's an hour. And I tell everyone, once you see this, two things are going to happen. You're going to say, there's no way, I'm not looking at EXP. I don't want any part of EXP. Or you're going to say, wait a minute, this is interesting. I need to look into this a little bit more based on what Wayne's telling me. Because you not only hear it from me, but you'll also hear it from Jay say, we do everything. We help you with the marketing. We help you with your branding. We literally do your Facebook post and ads for you. We help you with social media. We have a call literally with Jeff, literally the guy that's the social media guru for our group. So you actually don't get just EXP, which is a wonderful company, but you get a group of about 10, 11 of us that we're doing everything we can to help all of us fix up, dress up, go up. I go, you go, we go. And it's been fun because you're part of something in an organization where everybody helps everybody and everybody wants the same thing for everybody, and that's to be successful. So if you have any questions, any concerns, you can reach out to us. You can literally go to joinwayneturner.com. It's a new site. We just got it cranking up and going. You can go to wayneturnergroup.com. You can go to joinwayneturner.com, and you can join the live call. The live call is going to be wayneturner.com. I'm sorry, joinwayneturner.com. joinwayneturner.com/live. I'll put the link here. No cost, no obligation. Nobody's going to beat your door down. Nobody's going to call you. Nobody's going to bug the hell out of you. I hate all that stuff. That's why I didn't like working for anybody. Just leave me alone. I didn't want to hear no multi-level marketing, none of that stuff. But once I laid my eyes on it, I was like, oh, this is a no-brainer. Because when you look at it and you go to a company and you work for a company over the next 3 to 5 years, if you had just 10 or 12 people over the next 3 to 4 years that came to EXP, and those people sell real estate, and then those people did the same thing that you did. So now, if you had 10 people over the last 3 years, and you're just one person, and you've had 10 people, and what if those 10 people all get one person? Then that's 30 people. And what if those 30 people all get one person? Now that's 60 people, and you're making money off every single closed transactions. I can't emphasize enough, it's not off the agent. Everybody in the company, no special, everybody's on an 80-20 split. They're paying 20% to the company. What the company's doing is they're just not keeping it all. They're saying, well, listen, you helped us bring Angie to the company. You helped us bring Dan, Sarah. You helped us grow the company. And since you helped us, they said you were the sponsor. And so we're going to give you a portion of the earnings that we make as a company. It's just that simple. How many other companies do that? Like literally like revenue sales. I'm not talking about profit share. I'm talking about revenue. I've never seen anything or heard anything like that. And I just thought it's brilliant. And they've been doing that for years. Glenn started the company back in 2009. and he's just got a brilliant mind with a concept, and it seems like they're rolling out something new. So yeah, they have commercial division, they have luxury division, they have land and lots, and it's unbelievable. It seems like something's rolling out about every 60 days that's new, that is a really big wow for me. And I'm hard to please. I'm kind of a picky person. I'm like, next, you know, and I'm also kind of standoffish, you know, because I personally, I sometimes I'm just a little untrusting, because, you know, it's like one of those things where if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So I fought this for a long time, and I wish I hadn't, because if I'd have joined 5-6 years ago, I'd be sitting in a much better financial situation right now, just because I would have connected with more agents. So that's what I'm doing right now. If you have an interest in EXP, go to joinwayneturner.com/live, LIVE. Watch it. It's an hour long. You'll see me there on Thursdays. You'll hear Jay talking. You'll hear everything. You'll not only hear everything, but you'll meet every single person, every staff member, every team member that you talk to walk you through the process. We have somebody that literally helps you transfer your license, helps you get up and going, helps you with your social media, helps you with your marketing and branding, helps you create, like if you say, listen, I want a new logo, I want new everything. Holly's going to help you with all that. We help you with all of that stuff. Somebody's going to walk you through learning this website, that it's not complex, it is about as simple as you can get, but we're going to walk you through the process of how you can create breakout drop pages really simple, really fast, so you can promote those. And listen, the ads and things that we run and promote, we use AI technology it will blow your mind, because we know exactly who to market to, when to market to them, and why we're marketing it to them, because that's the best odds of that person making a decision for a move, whether it's going to be buying or selling. And in doing so, that's why literally you'll hear people on the call, that there's always somebody on the call that says, hey, I'm glad I went with him. I've been with y'all for 3 months, or I've been with y'all for 6 months, and I've closed 6, 7, 8 deals. So think about it. You're going to spend $300 a month. What's that, $3,600 a year? Yeah, $3,600 a year. You don't have to. You're not signed into any contract. It doesn't matter. I'm just telling people up front, listen, I'm not bait and switch. You don't have to jump on the call. You don't have to do that. You can join EXP. You can name me as a sponsor right now. Just join EXP, name me as a sponsor. Go to contactwayne.com, put in your information, say you're an agent. Doesn't matter. You can reach out to me all day long. Wayne@wayneturner.com. Like, literally reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns about EXP and just selling real estate, because I'm a big believer, you learn it, you master it, you teach it, you pass it on. And if you want to see 3 to 6 leads every single day, like, think about that. You get 3 to 6 leads a day today, and then tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. Well, next thing you know, if you got 3 leads a day for 30 days, that's 90 leads. Now, here's what I can't emphasize enough to people, because I don't care if you're a new agent or seasoned agent, you know this if you're a seasoned agent, and that is, you're going to, listen to me, you're going to have to talk to anywhere from 30 to 40 people to close a house. If you're not willing to do that, then maybe this isn't a business for you. I'm just straight up with people, because I'd rather you know that now than to get your hopes up and say, oh my gosh, how many deals? Because that's a big question to ask. What is the conversion ratio? So you may meet the first person, the first lead, you may have it closed. I've had that happen. Or you may talk to 50 people and not sell a house. You may talk to 30 people and sell a house. But the average is about 30 to 40 leads per sale. So this actually gets you at least 1 sale every single month minimum. So if you're out there and you're not closing at least 12 houses a year, we can show you how to spend literally $300 a month, $3,600 a year. And you have to look at this too. So important. Look at your average sales price. What do you make average commission? If you're with EXP, you're going to make 80%, right? So EXP, you're going to make 80%. And when you make 80%, and they take 20%, you're going to make 80%. So let's just say you make a $10,000 check. If you make a $10,000 check, your average sales price, you make a $10,000 check, and you sell 10 houses a year, that's 100 grand. Like, here's a big thing for me. Anybody that's going to hang with me, they're going to follow me, they're going to be with me, I don't care what anybody says. Any real estate agent that's worked for me, they'll all say the same. Wayne's ultimate goal is to have every single real estate agent work for him make a minimum of $100,000 a year. You've got to be making a minimum of $100,000 a year. and a whole lot more of them make a whole lot more than that. But my goal is like, listen, you're going to have to make $100,000 a year, because here's what happens. You're self-employed. You're going to have some marketing, promotion, advertising. You may spend $15,000 a year on that. You may spend $10,000 a year, right? So if you spend 10, then you're left with 90, then you got to pay taxes. You're going to walk away with 70, 65. So that's why I say $100,000 a year minimum every single year. But listen, I don't mean to ramble on. Hope you learned something. I'm most appreciative of you watching the channel. Once again, if you have any concerns about real estate, go to contactwayne.com. Join the Zoom call. I'll put a link in here. Join wayneturner.com/live. I'll be on the call. You'll learn everything. You'll meet everybody. And then from there, you can say, I promise you, you'll say, this is good stuff. I want to know more about this. It's very interesting. Or at least at this point, you won't have to listen to anybody else anymore, and you won't need to know anything about EXP real estate. You can just say, nope, leave me alone. Watched it, done that. Nope, leave me alone. But I can tell you what worked for me is I had somebody to explain every single facet, and you literally can't do it on a 15-20 minute video. Every single facet of how it helps you make more money, how it improves your quality of life as a person, it improves your quality of life as a family, time, stress, absolutely everything. They've got this down to a science. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, leave your comment, like, and God bless you.